Hi guys, hi, welcome to another video. This is Rena and this is Reflect with Rena. Hope you guys are doing great. I'm doing good, coming to you this morning and just enjoying this hot weather that we've been having this month of August. So let's just jump right in, and we're going to be starting off with our first devotion, which is Risk Taker. And our scripture is coming from Psalms 119 verses 105. And there is a lot of opportunities that arise that might be surprising to us in our life. We might suddenly be presented with something that feels kind of terrifying. We view it as an opportunity because we see the benefit in it somewhere along the way. We understand that it could be as much a gift to our lives as a potential difficult, also as a potential difficult ride or transition before the gift appears. So stepping out, to the unknown takes courage. Stepping out takes courage, and courage isn't always readily available, right? But through the power of prayer and wrestling with opportunities, positives and negatives, hopefully we could come to the point where our heart feels the peace we've been looking for. That makes the task of accepting the opportunity much easier. So allow the word to be a lamp to guide your feet and a light towards your path. Have you taken a risk and been pleasantly surprised by the outcome? How do you fully give your trust to God? You might not feel brave about the decision, but you can trust the peace in your heart. That alone takes courage. This opportunity might be one of the biggest surprises of your life. It's wonderful and scary, but perfect for you. Moving on to break every chain, and the scripture is Acts 17 verses 27. There is a chance to start over. Every day we need to. From the inside out, we can be transformed and our hearts renewed. It's never too late to start over, right? We need to hear about the truth of Christ's promises for us and stop the cycle of hopelessness, defeat, and bondage to sin. All we need to do is get on our knees and pray. Wait for God's voice to permeate the deepest, saddest parts of you. He wants you to let Him take care of you. He is pursuing your heart. So allow Him. Moving on to faith or sight. Scripture is 2 Corinthians 5 verses 6 to 7. Sometimes we demand a lot from God. God, I like this house. God, I like this dream job. I'm so ready to have a husband or a spouse or a wife. And we wait in expectation. We wait for Him to do the impossible. We wait for Him to give us the desires of our hearts. Because if He does, then He's most definitely all powerful, right? If He does, He heard your cry and answered. If He does, He loves you. Now, this is living by sight. And we don't live by sight. In 2 Corinthians, it says we live by faith, not sight. We often doubt God. Living by faith is giving up any control that you thought that you might have and sitting in the passenger seat and eagerly just in anticipation of where God will take you. So have you been living by faith or by sight? How can you let go of the unfulfilled desires and start living by faith? This is something you want to reflect on your life to see. So, because God's desires for you are great. He wants only the best for you and asks your faith in return. Let's move on to some inspiration messages. And we're going to be starting off with stay open to magic of life. Life is not boring unless you allow it to be. There is magic everywhere. From the sidewalk, rainbow after a rainstorm, to the casual run in a long lost friend, sometimes you just run into someone, to a smile received from a perfect stranger. Practice noticing those things. Keep your heart and your eyes open wide enough to appreciate all of that and the magic around you. Moving on to you are not broken. You do not need to be fixed. Nor do you need to become someone else's version of perfection. You are a human being experiencing highs of highs and the lowest of low. And that's okay. So just be reminded that you're an extraordinarily complete person, strong, strong, vulnerable, and alive. You are not broken. You are human. And our next inspiration message is a quote from quote, and it's extraordinarily simple. The simple things that also, the simple things are also the most extraordinary things, and only the wise can see them. So you have to allow yourself to see it. And basically that's all I have for you guys today. So hey, if you are new to this video, if you're listening to my voice today and have never watched any of my other videos, please feel free to check it out. I have devotions, inspirations, and much more. Also, if you do like my content, please subscribe. I truly appreciate it if you would subscribe, like, comment, and share as well. See you guys in the next video. Be blessed and stay